What's going on, T-shirt family? It's your boy, Mr. T-shirt, and in this video, I'm going to show you guys how quick and easy it is to knock out a left chest and sleeve using SUPACOLOR heat transfer vinyls. Not only am I going to show you how easy it is, but for those that's new to my channel and haven't seen previous videos, I'll also show you guys how to measure and align your left chest and sleeve transfers as well. So let's get the heat press heated up and get to pressing. Alright, so we got our Bella Canvas t-shirt on here. Alright, already pre-pressed, ready to go. Moisture's taken out of it, but we'll just give it another minute. Just because it's been sitting for a couple seconds. Okay, now as far as measurements, let me pull this down so you guys can see where I'm measuring. As far as measurements, you want to come from this collar down and still your 4 fingers. So you want to come down and you want to sit. First, you want your logo to line up, come straight down the middle of the logo from the shoulder seam. Okay, so straight down, splitting your logo. Then you want to make sure your 4 fingers, below your 4 fingers, that's perfect placement every time. That's a perfect hit every time. This is a job I was working on for a camp or tennis academy down in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to them. Guys in the area, please check them out. You have young kids, keep them out of trouble. Let's get these kids back active again. Stop losing our kids. All right, so we have it pressed in seconds. Then we're gonna just do a nice smooth peel. Boom. And I like to hit it again just so to make sure that everything is cured. Just a couple of seconds, not even a full 15. All right, your left chest is done. And then adjust the camera so you guys can see this. All right, so I'll put it up to myself. Falls directly on the left chest. Every time. Direct hit. Okay. Now, we're going to do the right sleeve. So, the way I do it is, put my hand in here, in the sleeve, and I made my own jig. So basically, just out of cardboard, I just shaped it. This is usually for a sock, one that I use for when I'm sublimating my socks, but it comes in handy to do sleeves. It makes it a lot easier for me to do. All right, so I stick my jig in here. I'll put it on the press so you guys can see it. All right, so you always want to try to be aligned with the seam. Now, most times when you get your shirts and they come folded, you have a seam that comes straight down. Okay, so you want your transfer to go right in this area. So what I do is lay it down on the press. You're gonna feel the underseam of the t-shirt, of the sleeve underneath. I stick this jig in. It's usually easier. I feed it through until that seam is in the middle of the jig. All right. Sold it out a little. Actually, it's falling. All right. The left chest that we did previous is a 4x4. Now again, you want to align your transfer with the middle of the shoulder seam, just where you left it off. Just make sure it's on there. And when you lay it right above On this shirt, most shirts, they have seams or the stiction. You can see the stiction on the sleeve. You want to lay it right above the stiction, not necessarily directly on. Then you want to just press it once you have it lined up. As usual, SUPACOLOR, as we all know, those transfers are quick peels, nice smooth motions. Right there, so now we're gonna quick peel. That comes off nice and easy. Remove your jig. And you have your shoulder perfectly aligned every time. Okay guys, just to give some detail on the size templates I was using. Again, the left chest was a 4" by 4" transfer, and the sleeve was a 2.5" by 2.5" transfer. Now say you have a logo and the size is even smaller than that, don't worry, SUPACOLOR just brought out their newest size, which is a 1.5" size, so basically the size of a quarter. So as I said before, SUPACOLOR has been so efficient and helpful by providing us with all the size templates to make location of a design on a garment easy. Now I just wanted to share something because I hear a lot of people saying they don't use SUPACOLOR because of the price. Well, here's one for you guys. I visited my embroiderer yesterday and he uses another company for his heat transfers. I won't mention any company's name, but he explained to me that there are no minimums on one color transfers, but there is a 75-piece minimum on full color transfers, and it gets better. They charge a setup fee, not once, but every time you want a job done. Now what I mean by that is, say I submit a logo and I pay for the setup fee and I have my transfers made. If I reorder that same order, say 2 weeks later, I have to pay another setup fee for the same logo. That's crazy, right? With SUPACOLOR, there's no setup fee and a minimum of 20, one color or full color. Not to mention how easy it is to reorder by simply scanning your QR code from the previous order. If this isn't super easy, I don't know what is. Now, if you have any questions or comments about SUPACOLOR or anything else in this video that you still may be a little confused about, again, leave it in the comments below. Not only comment, but take a look through my previous videos on other tips and tricks that'll help you along the way. As usual, don't forget to click that like button, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and tap that notification bell to stay updated on more videos just like this. Thank y'all for watching. I'm Mr. T-Shirt, signing off. Peace.